Greetings everyone, Marquis TV. I'm here to talk today about Napa Valley. Everybody goes to Napa Valley, Vancouver, San Francisco. An hour and a half later by car, you're in Napa Valley. Napa, there's that expression, there's gold in them there hills, meaning everybody seems to go along Highway 29 and stops at the wineries off the side of the road. But the real jewels are up in the hills, off on the side roads that you need appointments for. Napa's got some pretty serious laws in terms of opening tasting rooms. Most of them today are all by appointment. So, who's out there? What's up there? You got to do your research, but you will be duly rewarded because you will have a one-on-one time with the winemaker. If you're lucky enough, you'll be able to do barrel samples, and you'll get really neat tours, and hopefully, if you're in the trade anyway, you won't be charged a fortune for tasting. So who do I like? I like going to Dunn. I like going to Mayacamas. I like going to Philip Tongi. I like going to Ritchie Creek. I'll go to Joe Cafaro. Minor Family's really good. You got to go to Stag's Leap Wine Cellars and Stag's Leap Winery. Both very, very good. Hartwell is great. If you can get into Bond and Harlan, that's also pretty nice. Tres Sabores, Frog's Leap, Turley. These are all wineries that don't necessarily have huge signs, but offer tours that are, well, you get to taste with the winemaker. You get to taste you get more of a one-on-one. Frog's Leap is an interesting place because they have herb gardens. They've really done a cool job. You may not be able to speak with John Williams, who's the owner, but you're going to get a pretty nice idea of what Napa Valley is just off on the side roads. Hopefully that's a little bit of information for you in terms of Napa Valley, but the web is a very, very powerful tool to do your research and find these little boutique wineries and make your appointments. Here's what's happened too. Napa in I guess the 50s and the 60s didn't have the wineries, the proliferation of wineries that it has today. So you had, say, a winery like George Latour, BV, and Telechef would get his grapes from this area in Rutherford. Well, through corporate buying, through death or taxes, through divorce or whatever, the cradle of those grapes, where they originally sourced and where the wineries made their reputation, has changed. It's still Napa Valley, but it might not be the same place. So as I was sort of figuring this out, I go, who in Napa Valley, or who in California, but let's go Napa Valley for this time, has made wine 25 years in a row from the same plot of land like you find in Burgundy or Bordeaux or wherever. And it's not a lot of wineries that are out there because, as I said, through course of a life, things change. People buy and sell property, and they lose vineyard sites or access to grapes, and they have to change. But although the label is still the same, so the wines are still good. But that's just what's happened in Napa Valley over the years, and you have this proliferation of 200, 300, 400 case wineries, mailing list only, that are great vineyard sites that may have got into another wine 15 or 25 years ago or 30 years ago. So it's just a comment. It's just an observation of what's happened in Napa Valley. And when you do go, just, again, do your research and make your appointments and make sure you show up on time. And I think you're going to have a great time there. Cheers. Thanks for listening.